Start. So there's a long and, well, let's say extensive presentation waiting for us. So I might as well just give a very brief introductory. Thank you all for coming. It's really a pleasure to see you all once again at the Partners Forum. Let me just give you a brief update just with regards to the projects that the Ministry of Justice has in the pipeline right now, because the rest of the issues you will be briefed towards the end of the year, and we will make sure to keep you updated on all other activities. I just wanted to briefly have a quick information for all of you with regards to where do we stand on normative affairs. We are finishing up the public debate on the new CPC, Criminal Procedure Code, just finished, and we are in a phase where the working group will consolidate all of the comments and objections that were made throughout this rather extensive period of public debate. I hope that our partners who were involved in this process, namely the U.S. Embassy and the OSCE, saw this public debate as a very constructive one and very extensive one, and I hope that the final outcome will be to the satisfaction of all of us. On another very important piece of legislation, the new law on enforcement is currently pending the expertise from our friends from the Council of Europe. Hopefully towards the end of the month or the first week of December, we will have this expertise where we will make sure to consolidate all of those comments into the final piece of legislation and then forward it directly to the government for adoption. I also wanted to give you a sort of brief information on where do we stand with regards to the new strategy on the reform of the judiciary. And I presume I have all of your attention because this is something where we do expect a special contribution from all of the partners, and we will make sure to include all of the partners in the respective sections of the new strategy. At the moment, we are trying to develop a concept how this new strategy will look like, and obviously it will have several components. One of the components being certainly the judiciary, but another very important component will be the ministry itself. The need for the reform of the ministry and certain departments, maybe a reshuffling of the departments, whatever the strategy might and some thorough analysis might suggest, would be our priority. And these are the two main pillars. Obviously, there are some indications that we might have another chapter dedicated to maybe regional cooperation or organized crime, improvement in the area of organized crime, of the law enforcement and the judiciary special branches. There is a possibility we're still debating within the House how this should be, how we should go about this. And I'm quite certain that by the end of December we will have a main draft, which we will then circulate with all of you. Certainly MDTF will be one of the vehicles, one of the principal vehicles through which we would like to coordinate all of your technical assistance, and we'll make sure to really include all of you. So this is something that will take a lot of our efforts throughout 2011 as the old strategy is fading out. With regards to projects, you're more or less informed on all of our activities that we had throughout the IPA planning, and now the ball is in the court of the Brussels. Basically, we're waiting for the approval of the proposed projects. But what is very important for us to inform you is that we have finished at least the first phase of coordination with our colleagues from Norway, and through Norwegian bilateral help, we will make sure to cover a very important aspect of our work, which will be juvenile justice, improvement of juvenile justice in the Serbian judiciary. We will make sure to continue very fruitful cooperation with the IMG, who has been for a number of years very much involved in the improvement of the access to justice in a very infrastructural way in the Serbian judiciary, and this project will continue. And one of the components of this new project will be dealing with the technical assistance to the High Judicial Council. So this is another, all those three components will be starting as of December. December 1st will be marking the inception phase, from which we will be moving on into the development of the full framework of the program. We are also ongoing consultations with our Norwegian colleagues and with our colleagues from the OSCE with respect to the development of another very important project for the Ministry of Justice, which is Victim Witness Protection Program. This is something that we have been on numerous occasions addressed by not only the civil society, but also the law enforcement colleagues, who have been quite active in trying to explain to us that we need to provide a suitable infrastructure and suitable human resources which would provide necessary assistance to victims and witnesses within our judicial system. And also, last but not least, and I just did say last because we do not have, we do have some latest information that the USAID is moving very quickly on the RFP, and then we are looking really forward to the development of their project, which will provide a number of very suitable assistance programs to our misdemeanor courts and to the independent institutions. So this is a very brief overview for all of you, and you of course know that with regards to all these issues you can contact us. We'll be more than glad to inform you a bit more in detail on the state of play of all of these issues, as well as other things that might be of interest for your organization or institution.